Back to you, Akisa.
Francis Ntomo there, live from Mombasa. Let's see how the situation is in Kisumu. Our reporter Rashid Ronald now joining us live from the city in the lakeside for an update. Rashid, we've gotten updates from the county of Migori and Siaya, and seemingly there might not be an election in those counties. How's the situation in Kisumu?
Of course, Akisa, as you've just said it, of course, I am seeing people really here in Kisumu determined to ensure that, of course, tomorrow election does not take place here. They are doing all it takes to ensure that doesn't really happen. And of course, Akisa, you saw earlier on demonstrations along the streets of Kisumu, of course, led by Professor Anyang' Nyong'o all the way to the offices of IEBC here in Kisumu. And they went back. As we speak right now, I can say there's a little bit of tension between around the Kondele area. Of course, that's the epicenter of demonstrations here in Kisumu between the police and the protesters. They have camped here, and police are trying to ensure that they don't now come back to town for another round of demonstrations. And of course, earlier on, Akisa, just to show a little bit of demonstration that there will be no elections here, we went to Lions Primary School, the main center for Kisumu, I think Kisumu West main tallying center, and of course speaking to the man in charge of that center, telling us that yes, the polling materials are all here, but the problem, the main issue is now transporting them to the main to respective centers here in Kisumu. Those IEBC officials saying that, fearing for their own security, they are saying they cannot be able to collect the polling materials to their respective polling centers here in Kisumu. And of course, that is the situation here, Akisa. Of course, people determine, and what they are saying right now, they are waiting for that major statement from the NASA leader, Raila Odinga. Remember, he promised to issue a major statement today. That is what they are waiting. And as I speak right now, you can see right behind there, the streets are a bit clear, not the usual. I'm sure you can still see the picture there. It's a bit coming, an uneasy come returning along the city. You can see people now still coming back to the city. Earlier on, it was a little bit empty as we speak in the morning. But all in all, I can say, Akisa, is that Kisumu here, we are seeing or meeting people determined to ensure that no election takes place tomorrow. Akisa, back to you.
All right, that is Rashid Ronald there, a reporter joining us live there from Kisumu with an update.